Hello everyone, welcome back to Mark After Me. I'm super happy to have you here. I am True, and today we're gonna speak about this new moon in Leo. Finally, my sign. I can't believe it. I'm waiting for so long. What will happen in the 19th of August? But I will talk about as well what happened in this month in astrology talking, what's the transit that we're gonna have, the transits that we had already, and how this new moon is gonna help us to go through to our own journey too. I would say that this video will be divided by two, that we're gonna have astrology perspective on the beginning, and at the end of this video we'll have the tarot perspective. So stick with me and stay during all of this video because I have a juicy content for you today. Okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe, like this video, and see you in astrology perspective. Bye bye. Hello my lovely people, how are you doing? How this Leo season is being for you? Oh my god, for me it's been like a roller coaster. Anyway, my Venus is in Cancer, so moodiness is all the way in the front of the door. Yeah, you can feel me if you are Cancer anyway. So I will go a little bit straightforward with the dates. Sorry if I look down because I have a lot of notes here, but I would say that we have a lot of signs of in Leo right now. We have a lot of planets in Leo. Mercury going enter in Leo, if I'm not wrong, in the 5th of August. So most of the time the way that we talk will be a little more playful, will be quiet, transiting from Mercury in Cancer, which is everything about other people, with everything the way that we have to speak with another people, how we are going to interact with another people. Now Mercury comes in Leo, we say like, okay, that's the way that I talk, I'm gonna talk of the things that interest me, and what do you have to say about me, or what do you want to say that's gonna benefit me? So the conversation will turn around the tables, the more self-centered, the more self-expression. Also, I can say that because Mercury is in Leo in the 5th house, it can be really playful time. There can be as well times that you feel more communicated and quite more playful than normal, rather than be so sentimental and more caring. You are a little bit, slightly bit less caring, but you are more like, let's have fun, let's enjoy life, let's have to move this stuff. So the next transit that I really want to mention would be the 7th of August. Of course, that's going to be one of the biggest one, is when Venus transiting from a Gemini to Cancer. What's going to be the playful, the butterfly, the social butterfly feelings that stimulate my brain, to the deep in the waters with Cancer. I always talk about the Gemini transiting Cancer is most of the time quite abruptive, because we are talking to Venus. The Venus is the planet of relationship, money, how we interact with another people as well, what is our relationship with beauty. It's all of that kind of things, that relationships there is make us crazy sometimes, I have to say. So when we talk about Gemini, actually Gemini doesn't like to be in commitment so many times. They like to be tied up, they like to be too much in the same spot, they like to move around, they like to feel that they have freedom, even in Venus. But when we have Venus in Cancer, is totally say the opposite. It's looking about commitment, it's looking about you know, stability, be comfortable, be protected, because remember the Cancer have this shell to protect themselves against anything that is around it. It's quite totally different to the duality of the Gemini. So when Venus is transiting from the 7th of August to Venus on Cancer, we are experimenting this feeling of suddenly loneliness. The neediness is more deep, that we want to have a relationship, or we want to improve our relationship to give it more of our time. We are looking for this bonding, we are looking for have more communication and contact with the person that we love, because it's Venus, it's the planet of love. And also we are not caring too much as well in our finances, because we love to spend. And when we have the Venus in Cancer, can increase to buy things to make you feel a little more protected, or feel a little bit more dressed more beautifully, a little bit like more makeup in case that's going to be make you feel good. everything about cheer you up. Cancer is deep in emotions, so you're gonna feel a lot that is going to be everything in the head and suddenly go to the emotions. It's not a middle point that you say, okay, I'm gonna stop in A.1 and then I'm going B. No, it's A to B. It's absolutely straightforward. So personally, because comes from the 7th of August that came to the Venus in Cancer, I felt like this. And it's one of the situations that make you think about a lot about family. Make you think about like, I want to be with my family, or I want to build a family. I need people to protect me. I need warmth. I need a hug. I need a love. I need. To make it like that kind of feeling of neediness to increase a little bit more. So if you feel recently that feeling of Cancer that you're lonely, that you don't have anyone, and that kind of like struggle like this, is because Cancer will be with us until September of 6th, so be patient. For another side, Venus is really beautiful in Cancer because it's nurturing. You're going to be caring about more about your friends, you're going to be protective, but you need to be aware that you are not the mother of your own father, of your own parents, partner. You are not the father or mother of your own partner. You are not the mother either of your own friends, because you can become one. It is very easy for you to do it, more if you are Venus in Cancer in a natural chart. In the natural chart can say, if you have a sextile, if you have a square with the Venus right now, you are gonna totally feel more that wave of I need to protect people, I need that neediness will be a little bit more intense on you, okay? But the next one will be the 10th of August. It will be Mercury in Leo, a square of Uranus. When Mercury, that is the planet of communication, that is Gemini feeling, is in Leo with the self-expression. It's all about self, and it's all about how we speak with the world in the way that our interests at first are squaring with Uranus in Taurus. Is bring excitement too, is bring that, wow, how I'm gonna feel about life in a few days. Things are changing so fast. It's one of the example that we had already with all this coronavirus that is, we didn't know what's gonna happen and suddenly appear. That's what Uranus does. Uranus is a planet of chaos, can be as well the planet of technology, innovation, and it's the planet who's like, think of outside the box, basically. We have these two planets. This is Mercury, this is in Leo right now, Uranus is in Taurus right now, and we have these both that is conflicting to each other, which the energies are not going to be easy. That's not gonna be an easy transit. That's not gonna be easy energies that's coming in. So you're gonna feel, first of all, distracted. Why? Mercury is focusing, is trying to talk, is trying to communicate, and Uranus is there chaotic. When it's gonna be conflicting, they're not gonna actually let Mercury to express themselves freely and 100% clearly. That is make you lack of communication, distraction, and also when you're planning this stuff, and you're trying to plan, Uranus is gonna whip it off. So it's not the best time to make a plan. It's not the best time to, for example, make a long-term plans for now. It's good to like let this transit dissolve a little bit, to debilitate for the days, and let you plan out something else for you. Or maybe you plan a travel right now or a trip to go somewhere, and suddenly the situations change and you have to change your plans, you have to change your dates. It's because Uranus is already, I think it will be retrograding. I will spot this right now. But before, Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus are very strong right now, which makes a lot of us difficult because Uranus is gonna be unpredictable and is not gonna tell you what it's going to do. It's like a surprise, a spontaneity. Even if you like it or not, I am here. So then think about, it's gonna be more of a frustration for you. It's going to be having a lot of situations that you're not gonna understand. It's because Mercury is the planet of communication, and when you try to communicate yourself, and it's a squaring with one of the biggest planets that is chaotic, unfortunately you're not gonna know how to make this work. So it's much better to lay down, to live in the moment, to be more mindful and say, okay, this plan is just not working. It's not time to get mad over it. Just move the plans for another date and let's see what's actually gonna happen. You know what I mean? Also, the Mercury squaring with Uranus is gonna force you. It's not gonna let you. It's gonna force you to move your plan. It's gonna force you to change anything that you have been planned, and not planned only, to go on trip. projects, anything that you're gonna want to make it happen, Uranus is gonna force you to don't to do it, because it's gonna change everything around it, because the environment is gonna change, and the environment is gonna force you to change. You're gonna say, oh god damn, I can't do this because I don't know, I don't have enough money, and I thought I'm gonna have money, but suddenly I have to pay for so many bills. Uranus is there to like actually stop you to move, so it's not worth it to you to put yourself on and make a lot of effort, because you will be dropped down by the shadow of Mars right now, who is retrograding and is in Aries. I will not advise to get into that kind of anger right now. I would just live in the moment right now, think about what you can do now and be mindful and live in the moment and see what's gonna do and what's gonna happen in the next of the days. But if you plan something right now and it's not happening, just change the date, breathe in and breathe out, and the next things will come more success, trust me. Will be more easy after the new moon in Leo, trust me. So, the next one, we were talking about Uranus. So Uranus is the planet of chaos, a planet of movement, a planet of uncertainty and spontaneity, humanity. It can be so many things. Rebellious. It's very rebellious sign. It's a very rebellious planet. I always say sign. Aquarius is a sign planet, and it is revolutionary. So we have already on the 15th of August, Uranus starts to retrograde, and will not stop you until the 1st of January of 2021. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. So when you have all of this time, it's going to be a long time. I will explain to you, Uranus is also relinked with innovation. So Taurus is one of the sign, and if you don't know what is the influence about Uranus, I can leave you a video link over here about the full moon in Aquarius, because Uranus is key right now. It's a middleman between so many squares that we do have in conjunction with Saturn and Pluto, and the mess that we're gonna have related with the moon and Aries too. So we have already Uranus, he's over there doing the middleman, he's trying to calm down the waters, he's gonna be like balancing, and suddenly it's there to be in retrograde. And retrograde is everything about internal process, how we as a person, you know, develop our own spontaneity, or how we are going to adjust ourselves with so many changes that are coming suddenly in 0.1 seconds. So expect the unexpected. When we have the Uranus in Taurus, is also about innovation, as I was mentioning, is because can bring a lot of advance in agriculture, can be super advanced as well in new ways to get food, to get water, new providers. But thinking about that, we have transits as well with Mars, and with some asteroid like Aries, there is not Aries, it is, I don't know how to say, but it's an asteroid, and she is as well having some trouble with Uranus, which is going to be problems with maybe supply with food, or we're gonna have a certain place in around the world where food is going to be an issue. To get access to the food, to vegetables, to clean water is going to be an issue. So in the news, I can say the Uranus in Taurus is like a working to get that part of agriculture, or you know, veganism, food, animal consumism, all of these things that is coming around our own needs about food and, you know, vegetables and all fruits that's going to be around the world. I do believe that it are new investigations, new ways to improve it, new ways to the world to provide to the people and citizens new fresh water, new food, or more biological or more eco-friendly food. I think that at some point Uranus and Taurus have this influence. Taurus is everything about comfort, but he is a provider. Taurus love food and good quality. So which for me makes me a hope. When I go to the retrograde with Uranus, I would say expect the unexpected, because everything that you plan can rip off. Everything that you wanted to do can change in one day to another. And also because we have this new moon in Leo, and we're gonna have some aspect with Uranus as well, can change a little bit the perception of happiness, the perception of what make you happy, because Leo is everything about happiness and joy and have fun and party time. When you have this kind of feeling, the party time, that you're gonna move around and feel yourself out, maybe things are changing since April 2019, because we have this Saturn in Pluto conjunction, and this is not gonna happen every single 13 years. And what I mean by that is your life is changing. And now in this conflicting time that we have with all of this COVID-19, the coronavirus, the blah blah blah, the economy is changing. You are changing. And all your life, since 2019 to now, you are taking off and peeling off things, even unconsciously, to get burned to a new person. So the old person used to enjoy things. You right now, maybe the way that you want to be happy is changing too. So you have to experiment another situations and another hobbies or another talents or another skills that make you happy. You follow me what I'm cooking, right? So Uranus in retrograde is telling you everything can change. Everything's in one slap and in one snap can absolutely be different than what you're expecting for. Alright? What Uranus is saying is easy. Life can change really quickly, and you are able and you have to be able to adjust and adapt yourself to the life changes that are coming right now. So this is the lesson for Uranus, for you and for all of us. It's in retrograde and it's going to be for a long time, so until January of 2021. So put your shoes on, breathe in and breathe out, because probably you need to make a way long adjustment. More if you're a fixed sign. Multiple signs can adjust really easy, but if you're a fixed sign, it's gonna be hard for you. Leo, for example, Taurus, Scorpio, and can be something that for you is not easy to do. That is adjust to the changes. But honey, right now Uranus is here to say, or adjust or die, or adapt or die, because this is the new way, this is the new life, this is a new global a global society. This is a global situation. This is a global change. So you have to do as an individual your own individual change in order to adapt to the big change that's coming in to the entire world. Okay? Don't be afraid. I think at the end everything is a lesson and everything is a practice that you have to do every day, and then you will be able to adjust more quickly, rather than to stay to what you know, rather than to just make that jump to say, okay, I have to leave the old because I need to renew myself. And Uranus is talk about renew a lot. Very close to the 19th of August, which is going to be the new moon in Leo, we have the 17th of August that we have the Sun is conjunction with Mercury in Leo. That is when you say, oh my god, my powers are back. Oh my god, I'm having my energy back. Oh my god, the things are flowing. My chi power is coming back. Oh yes, please God, help me. That is absolutely like a refreshment of energy balance. So we have the Sun is in Leo, and then it's conjunction. When conjunction means that they're working together with Mercury in Leo, the way that you want to express yourself will be absolutely aligned. You will be more self-empowered, will be more self-expression for you, will be more easy to communicate with others, will be more fun time to communicate, and not only just communicate. Remember that Leo is everything about expression and artistry too, and when we have Mercury with everything is about heady, don't means like it's gonna be communication by talk. Can be body communication, can be language, can be emails, videos, pictures, documentaries, projects, anything that you really want to make it happen. I think is the best time right now from the 17th on. I think the 17th, yeah, for the 17th on, you will have that kind of energy back to say, oh my god, yeah, I feel a little bit more alive. I feel that I can do and handle the stuff. I can start a new projects. I can talk about what I desire, and also I can go and pursue them. You feel more a believer because you have this conjunction over here. If you don't feel it yet, just give it time. But I would say this video that I'm creating right now is to give you a little bit of push. The self-discovery and self-expression when Leo is there is more easy, because Leo is everything about the sun, and it's the only sign who rules the sun. And the sun, what they do, shine to others. It's like absolutely bright. Is the center of attention. So just enjoy this time. Now, coming the next step, we're gonna jump into the juicy one. That's going to be the 19th of August. That is the new moon in Leo. So everybody are gonna ask me about what is new moon. Astrology meaning, about under what astrology for me means. New moon is a new cycles, it's a new things are coming out from you, it's a new decisions, a new project, new era, new you, anything that is new, baby. And if you're gonna go to buy something, you say, oh, okay, I'm just something new that I have, right? So this is you, like you are taking off things for the full moon Aquarius, you actually leave things behind, and what you're doing now, do new things. The sun conjuncts the moon, that is what the new moon come, and the sun, it is in Leo, and the moon is gonna be in Leo. Moon is everything about feelings, it's about how we feel, how we feels, not like Cancer before, how others feel, we need to be compassionate about it, how we're gonna see it, no, this is gonna be how I do feel, and how I'm gonna enjoy my feelings, how I'm going to have party with my feelings, how I'm gonna cheer myself up. You know, this is going to be very Leo. You know, these transits over here when we have the new moon is all about new creations, and Leo is a natural creator and it's a natural motivator and inspiration too. Leo have the energy to inspire others. It's a gift, it's a natural thing. Leo naturally believe in people. And I think this enthusiasm is around this new moon is bring it back and spread around to everybody. So it's perfect to start any project that you wanted. Believe in your own dreams too. Like give a leap of faith, because right now the energies and the planets and the divine is absolutely aligned for. So I think as well the moon is squaring Mars, which is gonna be the best time to be direct and assertive. When you are literally have the moon, that is the way that we feel, with Mars that is retrograding in Aries, trine there, that means the energies flows. Every single feeling that you're gonna have, there is moon in Leo, remember this is going to be very playful, you are not gonna hesitate to share it. Talking about enthusiasm, you're gonna have a lot of that energy, super contagious. So people will be probably more, if you have the moon in Leo or if you have the sun in Leo, you will feel that energy back. You will feel a little bit like maybe up and down because of the circumstances that we have already, but thinking about what is the roots and what is your element. You're pure fire, you're the firecracker, as I said. So thinking about that, this is going to be a really nice time for you to focus on what you really want, to create a new journey, and to have that energy back, that refreshing time, okay? Not everything is gonna be roses, but I think at this specific day, the 19th of August, it's time to put the crystals out, to have the ritual, to have a new moon, to have a new journey to come in and get excited about it. So visualize, create, dream, and make that thing tangible, okay? I forgot to mention that before the 19th, we have the 18th of August. That would be Venus in Cancer, will be absolutely sextiling with Uranus in Taurus. So it's to stimulate the need to have more adventures, stimulate to have a new social experience, a new money relationship experience, that Uranus stimulates new things, and you also impose a little bit to the people to go outside to the comfort zone and get out to what they want. So Venus is all about relationship, money, and beauty, and Uranus, as I mentioned before, that's going to be the chaotic planet, but also will be the sign of unpredictable and spontaneity and adventure. Sorry, it's a hard words for me. So I think it's gonna bring back excitement. So before the new moon, we have excitement already with Venus and Uranus, and then when they have the new moon, the new things are coming, the new year is coming, you come back because all of these transits that before this new moon are very depleted, some of them are very hard. The Saturn conjunction with Pluto is wow, it's really intense with all of us. It's feel very frustrated so many times. Having this new moon in Leo and having this Venus sextiling with Uranus is like, fill me up my cup again. I feel myself again. The things are coming back to me more easy, and I feel a little bit more restless. Not restless, I feel more full of energy. I feel more excited, you know what I mean? So you have Venus, there is money that can probably unexpectedly, because we have the sextile in Uranus, maybe you have a windfall, maybe you're gonna get like a good money suddenly. Maybe your career will be promoted. Maybe you're gonna say, oh, I have money here, I didn't know that I have it. Or maybe you're investing, you're gonna have money back. Maybe you're trading, maybe you're moving Bitcoin, maybe you're doing stuff that suddenly you're gonna have a windfall. Suddenly you have a money back. You know what I mean? Maybe you're gonna have a project that's gonna give you money, or maybe someone is gonna say, can you work for me for this time and I'm gonna pay you this rate. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna have Venus in love, that can be two sides of the story, because when we have this sextiling with Uranus, can be that suddenly you're gonna find out someone that you can bond with really quickly, but you need to be aware there's nothing is gonna be last relationship, so it's going to be long term, unless if you want to, both of you were in the same page. But I can feel there's quite like fast attraction. It's like this crazy time that you're gonna get with someone and say, wow, we just have like a mutual attraction for one night and that's it. Suddenly everything gone. Or for 1 week and that's it, you know, and then we are friends or with something. But it's like a strong attraction for one moment. Then we're gonna have Venus in beauty. So remember, as a beautiful sign, it's gonna look everything about what is beautiful for them, what is gorgeous, what is bring them satisfaction with just looking at them. Maybe your fashion as well, your style can change and you feel quite more confident with another clothes. As I said, you are a different person and you are approaching a different life, so you cannot approach different life with the same mindset, with the same feelings, with the same thing. Your own way to talk and dress and can change. So your fashion maybe, and the way that you how would I say, you enjoy, because we are new moon already, that you enjoy beauty and fashion is completely different. You know what I mean? And maybe you're more elegant, or you're going to be more sporty. You say, oh, I never thought that I'm gonna feel so comfortable like this. I never thought that I will wear heels. I never thought that I'm gonna just use this makeup right now. So everything is changing. So Uranus is a expect than expected, even with the sextiling in Venus. So the next one will be one of the exact, there's going to be exact transit. That is from the 21st to the 24th of August. We're gonna have Mars in Aries, which I think is gonna be in retrograde, doing an exact, that's gonna be one of the hardest, a square with Saturn in Capricorn. Look, I am always very, very positive. I like to share all the positivity here, but sometimes reality is one of the best medicine. And Saturn in Capricorn is give us a lot of reality. And on the same time, it gives us a lot of frustration and delays of our own plans. And it's for some reason. At some point, we need to understand that we can't rush anything. And Mars is one of the planets who like to rush, who like to conflict, who like to make an action. So what is going to be conflicting with Saturn is all the plans and all the ideas you are doing is going to be delayed. And it's not going to be delayed because you want it, it's out of your control. And the things are going to be slowed down. It's going to be like a power struggle. So when more that you want to pursue your dreams, more that you want to get your dreams done, more that you want to get the things done, less is gonna happen. More you're gonna focus on what you really want to achieve, less is gonna happen. It's no time to go and pursue, it's time to plan. It's time to adjust, it's time to learn, it's time to be strategic. Because Mars is really good and strategic as well. Remember that the god of war. War is not just happening one day to another. They need to have a strategy when they're gonna fight the enemy, we're gonna fight the problem, right? So I think it's time not to burst out, it's not time to blow away, to say, why this is not happening, why this is, because the conflict will be there no matter what, and the things are not going to change around you, even if you shut down, even if you get angry, if you get upset. You need to be smart to convert all of this energy to say, I need to be strategic, I need to make a strategy of life right now, because the Saturn is not allowing me to get what I want. And Saturn is also about teaching wisdom and tradition, and is very tight. Saturn is like an old man. You need to pace yourself and understand that this person, or this planet, sorry, in this case, is going to send you a lot of messages, it's going to send you a lot of lesson, and even if you want to speed the process, it's not time for it. It's no time for it. This transit right now is beautiful because it's going to help you to cultivate patience, which not so many of us can actually have, and also is gonna help you to gain discipline and create more habits and healthy habits about the work, about what you desire and what you want to achieve. Okay, so this is going to be all about this new moon in Leo, and all about what is the transit that's going to be before and after. Just keeping in mind that the exact is going to be for the 21st to the 24th of August. That's going to be nothing, 2 or 3 days after the new moon in Leo. So time to be strategic, time to be more logic rather than be an action taker. Take action to this, you know what I mean, to not long term, that probably short term. So something that you can get straight away, something that is achievable, and something that you know that you're gonna get because it's easy to do, something that is gonna be challenging, that's gonna be long term, there's going to be a result that you want to get straight away. Is not gonna happen for now. Saturn is gonna put you a lot of trouble, so don't fall for it. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe and like this video, and follow me for the tarot reading. I will do like a slidey tarot right now, and see you in tarot perspective. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back to Tarot Perspective. I would choose just 3 cards. That's going to be the past, the present, and the future. Then what's going to happen with this new moon in Leo. And I might say that all of these circumstances, we need to bear in mind that this new moon is like, bring my powers back, bring my energy back. What is going on? What actually is going on in my life? Why I feel so depleted? I should have this, I should have that. Remember that we have some squaring with Saturn, and Saturn is not going to allow us to move forward. It's not gonna help us to move forward. It's not gonna allow us to create the stuff that we really wanted. Okay, so at some point when we really want to make this happen, we need to plan, be strategic, and cultivate patience, which is not our own key, and it's not our own nature for some of us. Let me just do it one more time, and I will take these 3 cards in a bit. Because what's gonna happen in new moon in Leo for my people that is watching in YouTube, and my people who's watching around the world? What is gonna happen? Whoops, there you go. That's coming out. Alright, so we have 1, 2, and 3. And the bottom of the desk, that will be the Two of Swords. Oh my god, yeah, self-reflection. Oh my god, yeah. That is a really good side to say, okay, it's time to think about it, it's time to strategy, it's time to plan, it's time to think. It's time to be less in actions and more in thinking. And not about overthinking, it's about, okay, this is the next step. This is gonna be like a more in a guiding mood, and say, what do I have to get from all of this? How I can achieve this? Okay, this is the first step. This will be my strategy. This will be my map. Not overthinking. This is going to be a card that is going to be the Two of Swords. It's a big reflection, and it's a really, really big reflection. I think right now we need to reflect this. We need to sit down with ourselves, because the new moon is coming, and the new moon is gonna recharge our batteries, honey. The past, 9 of Cups. We were feeling quite nice and maybe successful, and we know that we're gonna feel successful. We know that we have all what we get. We know the how I gonna say, like, we are feeling very confident. We know that we can achieve anything that we wanted because we are ready. And the 9 of Cups is like an emotional fulfillment, and you feel, okay, yeah, I feel great. I can do the stuff that I really wanted. I feel that this is going to give me what I want. And you are right now in the past. That means that maybe in the month of August, or maybe since April 2019, that this alignment and this transit between Saturn and Pluto, and also Jupiter, with all this conjunction that's over here, you are saying, you know what? I am successful. I'm celebrating every success that I have. I am literally slowly getting there. Like, I'm slowly building my happiness and my fulfillment, my career, my everything. You know, I'm pacing myself. I think we are all of this in this kind of crazy time, but I feel that at some point we feel that we are survivors of our own destiny, and we win. So the center is going to be the King of Cups. Way la la. Very emotional too. We are becoming the masters of our own emotions, very intuitive, very also well humanitarian, and we want to connect with another people. We want to help another people too. And the new moon in Leo is all about self-expression. So we have the King of Cups over here. It's all about emotional connection, also artistry and new projects. And maybe you are thinking to do a documentary, or maybe you want to work with charity, or maybe you want to work with people in need. But the King of Cups is say everything about kindness, everything about the beautiful side of being a human being. So you have two cups already. You have the Nine of Cups and you have the King of Cups, which is gonna be an amazing emotional journey. And probably you are gaining a lot of wisdom, and you are gaining a lot of emotional maturity with all of these situations that happen. So cheer you up. Just go and celebrate it. Just take a cup of wine and say cheers to yourself. You know what I mean? What's going to be in the future? The devil. Thinking about this is not bad at all, and more if you have it in the future, because that means that all of what we are having right now, all what we are experimenting right now, have a dark side, have things that we don't like it, have things that we are attached for, that things that we don't want to leave alone, that you don't want to like leave behind because you're afraid that probably something is gonna happen and you're gonna lose everything, or you are, because I have to say this is Capricorn energy. And it's not a bad thing. The devil is actually Capricorn energy because they love control at some point. They like to control others. And having the Saturn in Capricorn is an influence to say, you have to follow my lead. You like it or not. That's going to be, I'm going to control your destiny. So sorry, my camera got hot and cut me in the middle of the reading. Anyway, you have the devil there to just let you know that you have to look after the dark side and embrace it, and not be addicted and not be relayed in things that you already know, because what you know is exactly what brings to you, and what wasn't really pleasant. Whatever is pleasant for you, remember the devil is there to tell you what you're addicted for. You're addicted for to feel better, to quickly feel better, or you're addicted for to be better. So I would say that the devil is most of the time, you know, what is after you open the door, what is in the shadow, what is actually the things that you are not paying attention on it, what is the things that is around you and bothers you, but you ignore it because you really don't want to face it. So I think this new moon is everything about recognize what you have, how much maturity you are gaining, and how much satisfaction you are having from all the efforts you are making. But on the same time, on the future, you need to be aware that not everything is like roses, it's not everything about flowers and how beautiful and positive the life is. You need to see the realistic side of what you are gaining and how much things you can get from see the things raw. And also identify what you're addicted for, because the addictions can come from with so many forms. They don't have to be just, you know, drugs and alcohol. It can be addictions to self-talk, self-narrative, scarcity mindset, so many things that you actually are doing by default and are there just because are there, and you are ignoring it, or you're not even pay attention to it. So pay attention, be more reflective. Remember that you have these two of swords to say it's a big reflection there. It's something that you have to pay attention. I think it's time to do a mindfulness course, or be like a meditation time, do more yoga, more breathing, more mindful, more centered in the present moment to see, okay, I need to be strategic. I don't know if you watch already the astrology perspective, but I talk about to be more strategic, to be more plan maker related with our life, rather than be, you know, action takers, because it's not gonna flow too much, and the circumstances around us and outside our control is not gonna allow us to do what we really wanted to do. I'm gonna just do a little card from astrology, and let's see what is an astrology card say, and what do we need to be focused in. Can be a planet, can be a house, can be an aspect, you know, anything that can be actually anything about astrology, to be honest. So we have the North Node, the destiny, bingo. We have this new moon is talk about destiny. We have this new moon is talk about things that we need to pay attention about it, and we need to know what is our purpose in life, and on the same times why we do stuff. So remember your why. Remember what is your intention. Remember what do you want to leave there. Remember how other people want to believe in you or what to remind you. No, sorry, how the people are going to remember you. Sorry. And how you want to become. So remember that you're becoming something. You're becoming someone that you really wanted to make it happen for a very long time. So you have a period of time that you have to say, oh, okay, I do have to look after my destiny. And looking at this is the soul school, the learning curve, the North Star, the process, the development, the practice, the integrity, the blossoming, the experience. I think it's time for you to reflect, to gain maturity, to gain experience, to plan, to be strategic, and to be smart, to be less active and less explosive, more active related with your mind and logic rather than your body and your actions related. Okay, I'm gonna just pick a card for what is the affirmation card, because I love to see what is our affirmation card for this new moon in Leo. Why? Because you can put it in your agenda, you can remember any single time, and words are food for the soul and the brain. And I might say that we need at some point that kind of gentle affirmation to ourselves. Looking at that, to say, I am grateful for every moment of my life. It's time to be grateful. I have to say, this new moon as well is going to remind us to be more grateful, to be more present, to live in the moment, and absolutely say thank you for all what you have and with who you are and what you are right now and what you want to become. So remember that, say, I'm grateful for every moment of life. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. This is the new moon before and after when the transit is going to be in August. This is going to be as well what is going to happen the new moon in Leo. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. Please thumbs up. Sorry for all the interruptions. My camera is going crazy. So that's it. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like this video. Welcome to Mark After Me, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.